IPL 2026 is done, but the real drama, it's just getting started. The trade window, the mini auction, and the rumor mill swirling as always. It's all heating up. The 2027 season of the Indian Premier League and its trade window might be the most chaotic in the history of this league. So let's address the elephant in the room.
Before addressing the elephant in the room, we do need to recognize the resurgence that CSK and Kolkata had in this season. Both of the teams had similar start and that was very poor. CSK lost all the 3 matches to begin with, and Kolkata too lost 6 of their first 7 games, one being was out. But in the second half of the tournament, they really pushed all the teams to the end, especially CSK. After those 3 initial matches, the kids' army of CSK bounced back, and they bounced back in style. At one point, they were threatening for a top 2 finish, but interestingly, they fell off in the same manner, lost their last 3 games. But the period in between showed the real spark by these CSK youngsters, which is a great sign for the franchise going forward. And especially because MST was not playing this whole season. There is no official confirmation about his retirement, whether he will come again next year or not. But maybe we are reading last few pages of a legendary CSK chapter of MST. Because if he didn't come back when CSK had this many youngsters around him, he's probably not coming back as a player again for CSK. And they already got Sanju Samson in the trade window last year. If they need a captain in place of Ruturaj Gaikwad, the answer is already in the dressing room.
Moving now from the 5-time champions to the 3-time champions, the Kolkata Knight Riders. After that initial run of only 1 point in their first 7 matches, they bounced back hard. And after the 13-match mark, both the Punjab Kings and the Kolkata Knight Riders were level on points at 13. The resurgence came in the second half of the season, thanks to some brilliant displays from Ankrish Raghuvanshi, who ended up as the team's highest scorer this season, alongside Finn Allen, who towards the end of the tournament showed the sparks and the Finsanity for which he was brought in. But KKR's real issue lies with their captaincy, and it needs addressing. Ajinkya Rahane, a lot of respect to the man for how he helped KKR's season turn around, but the team need to groom someone for the next cycle. He was a late call from the management anyway in the last year's auction, picked in the accelerated round because KKR went in without a captain in mind. That kind of short-term planning has cost them in the 25 and 26 seasons. And without a certain pick for a captain in the squad this time around, they will need to address that come the mega auction or this trade window, which we will talk about in the upcoming parts.
And now the two teams whose campaign got totally derailed, Mumbai Indians and Lucknow Super Giants. We have already made a video about them once their campaign was over. The link is on the top right corner. In brief, these two teams disappointed massively, finishing at 9th and 10th position. And for both the sides, there was more drama off the field than on the field. After LSG's elimination, they posted on X that Rishabh Pant requested to be released from captaincy duties. And you know what is the irony? Sanjeev Goenka, after picking him at 27 crore, proudly said, and I quote the vibe here, a few years from now, people will take Rishabh's name in the same breath as MS and Rohit. Well, it happened, sort of, just not the way they planned. As Mumbai and LSG, along with CSK, were in the bottom half of the table once again.
Tom Moody, the director of cricket for the Lucknow Super Giants, after their last game of the season, even said that the leadership needs to be looked at. So, was Rishabh Pant sacked or did he step down? Probably kind of both. And now to the other side of this captaincy debacle, to the Mumbai Indians, and we talk about Hardik Pandya. There's a viral clip of him throwing his jersey into the Wankhede crowd. People went crazy, saying it's his farewell to the Mumbai Indians. And yes, the look on his face told that same kind of a story. But let's be fair, players give away their jerseys to the crowd all the time. Hardik and KL Rahul literally exchanged jerseys in the 2019 IPL. Nothing new. But the captaincy angle, that's a real conversation.
And there is also this tweet floating on the social media that Hardik Pandya was hurt because senior players didn't give him the same commitment they gave for India. And to be honest, these lines seems kind of fan fiction because which player in the world will say that the senior players were more eager to play for India than for a franchise? Players give everything for their country. Remember Yuvraj Singh playing 2011 World Cup with cancer, Anil Kumble bowled with a broken jaw in West Indies, MSD with a cooling pack strapped on his back, Rohit with a broken thumb in 2022.
Even Glenn Maxwell playing on one leg, scoring a double hundred to drag the Aussies to victory against Afghanistan.
Yes, and that knock by Glenn Maxwell totally changed Australia's momentum in the World Cup. Before that, they were struggling. After that, they went on to win the World Cup. When you are playing for your country, you always try to give more than 100%. That's the whole point.
Even Hardik would probably tell his players to give 90% here if you want, but give 900% when playing for India. That tweet needs to go in the bin. But apart from all of it, the big question now remains, what will actually happen next? Where will Hardik go? And will the Mumbai Indians actually end up releasing Hardik? The most logical destination for him does feel to be the Lucknow Super Giants or the Kolkata Knight Riders.
With the Lucknow Super Giants already giving up on Rishabh Pant, Hardik to LSG is probably the most logical trade. He might release Hardik, maybe throw in Bolt, Shahar, Sardul. LSG trading Rishabh and maybe an Indian pick to Mumbai Indians. Both of the sides will get what they want. Sanjeev Goenka will get his superstar captain. Hardik gets to rebuild his captaincy case again. And probably we have already seen how Sanjeev Goenka has treated MSD, KL Rahul and Rishabh Pant. Hardik will be thinking, Mahi bhai, KL, Risu, sabka badla lega re tera Pandya. He would love that energy in that team.
And the other possibility, maybe a little bit on the downside, but Hardik to Kolkata Knight Riders. Makes a lot of sense. The Knight Riders need a face, a current Indian star. They've let go of Shubman Gill, Shreyas Iyer, even Surya Kumar Yadav in the past. All of them are the hottest names in Indian cricket right now. And KKR need that kind of marquee name in their squad. Hardik would do a lot of positive to their brand value and solve the captaincy issue alongside. They may have to release someone like a Rinku or a Cam Green or maybe Matisha Patirana to balance the trade, but it could be worth it. Just to go over the trade rules quickly, if Rishabh Pant is 27 crore and Hardik is 17, Mumbai need either to send Hardik plus someone worth 10 crore or release players to cover the gap. That's the balance. And maybe, just maybe, Hardik might as well benefiting from moving to KKR as he would love the backing of the Knight Riders fan base. They've supported the team in the good times and the bad times. Case in point, the 8th match of this season when the entire stadium was packed out against the Rajasthan Royals at home when the Knight Riders were sitting at bottom of the table with just 1 point after 7 matches.
And another possible destination for Hardik could be Delhi Capitals. Because if they decide Aksar isn't working anymore or for a long period of time, then they might also be interested. Though personally, I think Aksar's job has been decent enough for DC. They finished around 14 or 12 points in both 25 and 26 season in the mix of qualification each time. It is not the captaincy that has been problem for them, but DC's management might think otherwise.
The final one, and take this with a grain of salt, Hardik to Royal Challengers Bangalore, and in return, Mumbai get Tim David. It would be hilarious, especially because Tim David, ex-Mumbai player, showed the middle finger to them after winning the game against MI this season, and he will be relentlessly bullied the moment he steps into that Wankhede dressing room by the players, by the fans on social media, and possibly even the management. But to be very honest, we don't really see it happening. It's more of a we hope this happens than it will actually happen. Because if Hardik wants to be a captain and revitalize a franchise, RCB and CSK already have that kind of thing sorted. He needs a team where he walks in as the guy to solve all problems.
Earlier at the start of the video, we said that this trade window could be a chaotic one. And there is one more reason for that. A bigger picture actually, that many people are not talking about yet. 2027 IPL could be the last dance for Virat and Rohit. After the ODI World Cup next year, both of these legends might look at the 2028 season, which is a mega auction year, and might decide, let's not take up space. Let the franchise use the money for a young player who can serve them for next 5 to 10 years. And knowing these two legends, they might actually think like that. And franchises need to plan for that day, whether it comes in 2028 or not, but that day will come eventually.
And one more gut feeling. Yashasvi Jaiswal might leave the Rajasthan Royals eventually. This rumor had been swirling around before IPL 2026 as well, where there was noise of him going to the Kolkata Knight Riders. But eventually that didn't happen. And he's being overshadowed by the rising sensation of Vaibhav Suryavanshi as well. With Sanju Samson and Abhishek Sharma already regulars in the Indian T20 setup, Jaiswal needs to make some noise again if he is to get a look into that squad. But if he is to go anywhere, the Mumbai Indians feels like the right choice. He is a local Mumbai lad, so the home connection is already there. Great chemistry with Rohit Sharma, But all of that said, it is just a gut feeling. Though, watch this space.
So there you have it. Every elephant in the room addressed for now. And you know what is the funniest part about these rumors? They started circulating even before the playoffs began. That tells you how much drama is baked into this offseason already.
These rumors will go quiet for a few weeks, maybe even a few months. But come October, when the retentions and the trade deadlines hit, all of this is going to explode back into the media circus. And we'll be here for all of it. But for now, that's a wrap from our side. Tell us what you think will happen with the Hardik and Pant trades in the comments down below. Like and subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed our content, and we'll see you soon in our next video. This is Glitch Lab signing out.